Jordan, and welcome to another episode of College Confidential. So we're about 6 weeks into what is the best part of college, and that is summer vacation. When you wish you could do nothing, but really that's not the case, because unlike high school summer vacation, during summer vacation for college, you really need to try to do something with yourself and add something to that resume by the time it's over. Whether you study abroad, get a job, take a couple classes, or, of course, the famous internship. Everybody wants you to do an internship. It's really valuable, and employers really look for that, because you always learn sort of how to do a job while you're in college, but then when you get there, they tell you exactly what they want you to do, and there's some kind of nuances to office life. No one can really tell you. You just have to figure it out for yourself. One, which personally I really like, and my dad clued me into this as well, office people love cake. They'll find any excuse to bring a cake to work, whether it's a baby shower, somebody's birthday, somebody's getting married, it's somebody's anniversary. Everybody likes to bring cake. You could be there for a month and have cake every single week for some reason, either directly or indirectly, because there was some left over and you weren't part of that department. Number two, whatever you put in the fridge, you need to put your name on it, because somebody will take it and think it's theirs. You bring in Lean Cuisines for lunch, you open the freezer, there's like a million in there, 5 of the exact same kind that you have, and, well, you probably learned that in college too. Put your name on stuff when you put it in the fridge. Also, people do not like it when you let things explode in the microwave. So you need to put a paper towel over it, and sometimes there's a handy piece of paper on the microwave in the break room with little notes like, please, put a paper towel over whatever you cook in the microwave, clean up after yourself. For, you know, people who are middle-aged, you think these things would be pretty common sense, but apparently they fail to remember these things when they come into work. Anyway, so it's that you have to look forward to after graduation. I know you're oh so happy about that. And so tonight our guests are some other members of the network. Tonight we have Batman, Santa Bob, and CEO of the network, Mike Aloya. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris Massey from The Chris Massey Show. You know, one of my favorite places to hang out, eat, and play music is the Moonshadow Tavern in Tucker, Georgia. Moonshadow Tavern, they got great food, great drink, and great live music 5 nights a week. Right now at the Moonshadow Saloon, you can go and get 5 appetizers for $5 each. That's right, 5 appetizers for $25. So just go down there and get them. Hell, those appetizers, man, that's a whole meal in itself.
Okay, and we're back. Welcome, Batman. How are you doing?
Just great. Thank you for having me on your show, right? I just love this show, right? I love all the shows on the American Hearts Radio Network.
And when can people catch your show?
Well, now that's a good question, right? Because my show comes on Saturdays, and I'm telling you, from 4 to 5, right, on Saturdays this month, but next month, oh, it's going to be the 4th of July is our 3rd year of the network being up and running. Right, and we have come a long way since then, and we're going to celebrate with the Batman Vintage Cartoon Marathon Show, right? And you'll be able to watch me present cartoons straight from the Cartoon College, right? And I'm talking the old style stuff, not that other stuff that you get with, you know, little bitty voices and stuff like that, man. No. We're giving you the hard-hitting kind of cartoons that you like Popeye, Betty Boop, right? Oh, did I have mentioned that we're going to have some Laurel and Hardy? Huh? Maybe the Three Stooges? Those are hard-hitting things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So, I was told I need to ask you about Cartoon College.
Well, now I'm telling you, right? I'm going to start up something like that, right? We're going to have Cartoon College, right, where you can actually study the old vintage cartoons and get some ideas on how to present a cartoon, all right? I mean, really, let me zap you! What's that crap? All right. But no, really, seriously, right? All right, seriously, right? No. Love this place up here in Atlanta. A lot of good things happening in Atlanta, right? Our studios are up here in Atlanta. We're also located in Jacksonville, Tampa, and Orlando, right? And if you wish to be on our network, maybe like Rachel did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have a program of your own. You can contact our people at 904-229-8150, right? And listen, the Batman's available, right, for benefits and stuff through harmonybooking.com.
Okay.
Right, and you know that cartoon college thing? I'm starting it up here soon. We're going to have like tuition, and I could be working out some deals with some people, right? To have, yeah, you want to learn, don't you? I want to teach. Okay, there it is.
Okay, great. Thank you, Batman. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Thank you.
Are you ready to get glazed? It's time to get glazed with Dan Glazer and friends at Jerry Farber's Side Door Hour, featuring Comics on Parole Open Mouth every Wednesday night at 9:30 at Jerry Farber's Side Door at 3652 Roswell Road, Atlanta, Georgia. $5 admission, which includes free wings and sandwiches. So join us for a mouthful of laughter at Jerry Farber's Side Door at 3652 Roswell Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Give him a call, 770-738-3000. That's 770-738-3000. Or visit him on the web at www.jerryfarberssidedoor.com.
I want to give a little shout out to Jerry Farber's Side Door. We have an open mic, open mouth at Jerry Farber's Side Door every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. It's a $5 door fee, but you get all the chicken wings you want to eat, all the sandwiches, and some stage time. So come out to Jerry Farber's Side Door. Also, let's give a shout out to all the other great open mics like Laughing Skull, The Basement, Improv, Bonkers, and there's many more. So have a good time on an open mic and go out and enjoy yourself.
And welcome back, and we have with us Santa Bob.
Hi
Santa
there.
Bob, how are you?
Wonderful. Thank you very much for having me on.
Thank you for coming. So why don't you tell everyone what you do at the network?
I try to keep the spirit of Christmas alive year round. And some of the things we've been doing is we have some paintings here. I want to show you a couple of them. This is from Meg Scott. She is an artist out of Texas. She's donated these for us to give to different organizations like children's hospitals, veterans organizations, anything that we feel that could be of help to them. Okay, here's another one that she's done. You can see these are very, very talented lady. These are excellent photos. Excellent paintings. They're great.
They're beautiful.
And we've gone down to a couple places here in town. We went to the Marietta National Cemetery. There's a lot of history there. We've reported some things there. We was over to the Children's Hospital in, the Veterans Hospital in Decatur.
Okay.
Okay, we went over there and we presented those with some paintings that Megan had done as well. We're just trying to keep everybody out there keeping the spirit alive. You know, because after Christmas, everybody's like, well, Christmas is over, the spirit is gone, so we'll forget about the next 10 months.
Right.
And November next year, we'll think about it.
I think that's a great idea. So I understand that you have a daughter in college?
I do. She's in Valencia Junior College in Orlando.
And how's that going for her?
Very well. She's found a couple subjects she likes very well, and she had a couple that were very boring to her, she said. But she's doing very well. She's passed through her first quarter, and so, well, actually, the first quarter she's done.
Okay.
So she's doing very well, and
That's
she's
good.
On the honor roll, so I'm very proud of her. She's a
That's awesome.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
She really is.
And I know you mentioned she was having some trouble finding a major and all that kind of thing,
Yeah,
which is, I've had 3 myself, so I definitely understand. And it's totally okay to have a ton of them. You can still graduate on time.
Right.
It's,
Just got to find the right niche.
right. Sometimes it takes people to do a process of elimination instead of going in for sure knowing, which is okay too.
She surprises me because sometimes I really think that one of the things that she could be doing is a sports commentator. She's very up on her sports and watches her college football, and she can tell you stats that I have no clue about. I have no idea.
That would be fun, actually.
I think it would be for her, and I think that she has the knowledge, and she studies it, and she can tell you about all the different people. And I'm not going to say what, who, where, but she's right on top of it. And she's really really into it, and I'm really proud of her.
So we've never had, from a parent's perspective on this show, what it's like to have your children go to college and how that changes things for you.
Well, I'll tell you, it's so far it's not a great deal of change because she still stays at home. But she's out for a summer break now, and she's wanting to get a job.
Yeah.
Well, her mother wants her to get a job. But she doesn't
Jobs are
care.
good.
But I actually believe that she should stay and study as much as she could because that's why she's in college now. She got her scholarship that helped her along, and if without that, she would not be able to make it. But she's doing very well in it, so I'm very proud of her. And she eventually wants to be a Florida Gator, so she's going to transfer up there to the Swamp.
Very nice.
Yes, I think so. And one of her best friends is a Florida State, so that ought to be a good accommodation, two of them.
Yeah. Rivalries bring people together sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
So, and you have another child that's in school as well, don't you?
No.
No?
No. I just have the one daughter.
Just the one?
Just the one daughter in college.
Oh, yeah.
I have an older daughter, though, that's up in Ohio that has two granddaughters. Has given me two granddaughters. They're like 11 and 13.
Oh, not quite yet then.
No, not quite, but they're getting there.
Okay.
But, yeah, she was a kind of surprise for me. Well, her mother and I dated for a while, but unfortunately she got pregnant and didn't bother to tell me. So I met my daughter probably when she was about your age. You're what, about 19?
20.
You're 20? Okay,
Yeah.
well I met her when she was 19.
Yeah.
And that was an experience. Because my wife was just about to give birth to our daughter.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
when I
wow.
first met her. So that was kind of a shock.
Yeah.
I went from being no father to being not just a father, but in 5 years I went from a father to being a grandfather.
Oh.
I mean, that was quite a shock.
That's a shock to the system.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's worked out very well. I'm very proud of my daughter, and I wouldn't trade her for the world.
That's
She's the best thing to happen to me. She really is.
I believe that.
I think so.
Okay, so we're going to take another break, and then we'll be back with our third guest.
Serving Atlanta since 1998, Massey Gutters understands the challenges specific to our area. Massey Gutters is familiar with all aspects of gutters and roofing. We use only the highest quality materials. With our fully trained and professional staff, you are guaranteed to get quality service and work. References available upon request. Call us today for a free estimate. 404-314-6800. Again, that's 404-314-6800. Call Massey Gutters today. 404-314-6800.
Are you looking for a great night out? Are you in the Atlanta, Georgia area? Are you looking to check out some live, awesome music during the week? They have keynote, poker tournaments, horseshoes, and special events. It's all at the Moon Shadow Tavern. That's at 3976 Lawrenceville Highway in Tucker, Georgia. That's the Moon Shadow Tavern. Give them a call, 770-674-2133. Check out their selection of great food, friendly service. Visit their website at msttucker.com. That's www.msttucker.com. Moon Shadow Tavern is a proud sponsor of the Chris Massey Web TV music show on www.americanheartsradio.com. Make sure you told them that American Hearts Radio sent you. Visit their website, check out their great selection of food, appetizers, wings, burgers, sandwiches and wraps, steaks and chicken, salads and sides. Also their drink specials. Live music during the week. Check them out. Give them a call, 770-674-2133.
Hey, this is Johnny Van Zandt. You're watching American Hearts Radio Web TV.
And we're back with Mr. Mike Aloya. Mike, how are you doing?
Well, hello there, Miss Rachel Jordan.
Hello, it's nice to have you on the show.
Rock, baby. Yeah. All right. Finally get to get on the best show on the network.
Oh, well, thanks. I don't think Leon Smoker would appreciate it.
Well, I love Leon. You know, me and him got a lot in common.
Really?
Yeah, we all love rock and roll, man. But you rock,
Rachel. You really do, and
Thank you.
and I am just so happy that you decided to do this show. We've gotten great feedback, man, and the guests that you have had on have been very inspiring and enlightening and educating. And you have that certain, you got a certain pizzazz, man. So
I like that.
I'm serious.
Pizzazz.
I mean, you do. You're natural for this, and you're very articulate, and I hope you stay with the network for many years to come, and grow along with us, and bring something that you know, an inspiration to a lot of young people out there that want to get into college.
Thank
You
you.
know?
That really means a lot.
You know, my oldest daughter, she is taking online college courses for studying law, and you know, taking care of my grandson. My youngest daughter, which is my oldest daughter is 26, my youngest is 18, just graduated high school. We just went to her graduation. She's getting ready to go into college. She's looking towards journalism or broadcasting, things like that. Graphic design. What's your, I'd like to get your perspective on what kind of advice could you give these young people that are just coming out of high school of really what courses could they take that could actually they can really make a living, and what you believe that there's a demand for?
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of kids get in and they go, well, I want to get into this, but then when the whole job market, there's no jobs for that.
Yeah, I think definitely where there's a growth right now is STEM classes, which is science, technology, math. Those fields are seeing a lot of growth, especially for females, because they're not very present, and people are really looking for that.
Well, explain exactly what that is again.
So STEM is like science, technology, math. So that would translate to engineering, computer science, those kinds of things, information technology. That's really seeing a lot of growth. But then the things that are always going to be around, like business. I mean, every company in the world needs business people. So that too, it's kind of funny. You go to career fairs and companies say, "Oh, we're not looking for accounting or marketing," and it's like, "Well, you have those people, don't you?" And they're like, "Well, yeah." So I mean, everybody has them. Everybody needs them. And
yeah, it really would be terrible to, you know, go to college and then spend all this time and effort on this one subject, and to, you know, that you believe you're going to make a living, and then get out and the only thing you do is get a job working at McDonald's.
Yeah, that unfortunately that does happen, but I think too that shouldn't discourage people from doing what it is they want to do and following that dream that you have, because people always say, you know, like certain majors, it's like basically going to college to get a job at McDonald's if you do something that doesn't really translate well into the job market. But I think if you follow your passion, you're always going to you'll be happy no matter what.
What is your passion in college? What is your, what really do you want to be, you know, as a career?
You know, I have gone back and forth on this a lot. Like I said before, I've had 3 majors. So I was computer science, architecture, and now I'm business, specifically in accounting.
So you're not limiting yourself at all.
No, and you know, people kind of laugh when I tell them that I've had 3 majors, but I think it's been really good to try out different things, and that's another thing too. Like, don't be afraid to try. You can always switch back. Even if you have to stay an extra semester, I think it's worth it. Take things that are interesting to you, like you have that. Like, most majors have free electives. Take the really weird, like, I don't know, film critic class that you want to take. Like,
what about liberal arts?
Liberal arts, like, whatever you want to do, take it, because you're never going to have that opportunity again where you can really, truly do whatever you want to.
And learn a little bit of everything if you can, because you never know when you're going to need that knowledge under your belt.
And especially in interviews, you can strike up a conversation with your interviewer literally about anything, and you have no idea what it's going to be, and maybe you took that world religion class or that special topics class on, I don't know, accounting in nonprofits, and you're able to have a free-flowing conversation with them, and that can really help.
And you're in the band, too, as well?
Yes, I do marching band as well.
Marching band? And how long have you been doing that?
Since I was in high school, since I was
Really?
I was 16. Yeah.
And what are you in the marching band? What are you?
I'm in color guard.
Color guard. What is that exactly? I have no idea.
Well, if you ever watch, not all marching bands have them. So if you're ever watching a field show and you see large flags or sabers or rifles, that is color guard.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. And now, I also understand. Have you had interest in acting?
I did a lot of that in high school. I haven't so much.
Really?
Yeah, in college. But there's definitely outlets for that.
So you've been on stage and been in plays and stuff like that?
I have.
I've done that too. I love that.
I love it as well. I mean, it's a feeling like no other to give a live performance.
You have standing ovations?
Not for me personally, but for the cast of. I mostly did musicals. So the cast of the musical would always give one at the end.
I did the play that I loved the most was called Exit the Body. That I played Randolph. I was a small-time punk jewel thief. And I had this little tiny guy that we had to practice him actually flipping me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was, we got a standing ovation. And I've still got my old playbook. But yeah, I love the acting and in the play. I mean, I was the type of guy in high school, they wanted me to be on the football team. They wanted me to, you know, coaches would approach me. I was into the acting. I enjoyed doing the acting. I enjoyed, you know, the people, the girls, you know. And, but I'm glad I did it and I stuck with it. You know, my whole life's been, you know, I've been an entertainer. And the thing about college is, I guess I wish I would have been able to go to college, but I actually dropped out of high school.
Really?
Yeah, I was, well, actually, I was actually kicked out of high school. I'm not proud of it, and I was kicked out by a priest for getting drunk with the girls from St. Francis. So, you know, Mom and Dad wasn't real happy about that, you know, because they were paying tuition. But, you know, I ended up getting out of high school and going to work, and I worked real hard, and, you know, been working most of my life, and I paint, clean, repair, I've done paperwork, I've owned my own restaurant, I've done a lot of different odd jobs, and all those little things that I've learned have helped me to be where I'm at. It's always given me something to fall back on.
You take something valuable from everything that you do, and it's how you apply it, and there's no substitute for hard work. There's really not. I mean, if you work hard at something, you'll be successful. And take your tidbits that you get along the way, and piece them together, and you find clues in everything that you do about what it is you're, I guess you could say, meant to do or want to do. I mean, you need to look to your interests, your hobbies, what makes you happy, and you'll end up piecing it together eventually. I'm still trying to do it myself. It's kind of a lengthy process, and I think it's unfair that at 21, 22, they just expect you to know. I mean, you graduate from college, the world expects you to know, but
well, I think
you have a lot of time left.
You're very intelligent, beautiful young lady. I think you've got a wonderful, wonderful future ahead of you, no matter what you do or pursue. Because I can just, you've got it, man. I wish more young people like yourself had their head on straight like that and understood, you know. And I wish you the best in life, Rachel. I think, you know, you're gonna do tremendous things and have an awesome journey in life.
Thank you.
And I'd like to get your thoughts on how having your show with our network has maybe helped you, change you, give you different thoughts and perspectives since you have been in the entertainment business a little bit.
I think it's definitely been different than anything that I've ever done before, and I was really nervous at first about it, but it's been a learning experience. It's really different because most of the entertainment that I have experience with is live and in front of an audience, and there's like 5 people in this room right now. So and especially too, like coming out of school, it's like it's been a hard day. You don't want to like really do anything, but you have to still come in, great attitude, you know, pull it together, because that's really important. Because you want to, no matter what you're feeling about a hard day or something bad that happened to you, you have to give off a good.
Well, I tell you, you know, the network is doing quite a bit right now, and we're going on our 3rd year. In July 4th will be our 3rd year. We're doing a lot of great things behind the scenes. We're working on a fundraiser for a wonderful young girl that's 4 years old. Her name's Evelyn, and she has cancer. And her sister has cancer too, which is 5 years old. And she's the granddaughter is a very close friend of mine. And when we came down here, I had no idea that we were going to be faced with this.
Right.
And when that little girl met us and met Santa, she latched onto him.
Yeah.
And it was so awesome just to see that love and spark in that little girl's eye. And so we're working on, we've got some biker organizations involved that we're involved with. We're going to be doing some stage stuff to raise money and benefits and funding. I've had another close friend of mine lose his son to neuroblastoma cancer, Shannon. And, you know, I was very close to him, and I could not imagine losing my child to something like that, but I know that there needs to be more awareness and more funding for childhood cancers.
Right.
There's only like, you know, there's like $300 billion in research towards breast cancer, which is good, but there's only like $30 million in research or cures for childhood cancers.
And that's all childhood cancer.
Yes, and so I believe the children need a voice. And that's what we're trying to do, is move towards that area, as being a voice for the children that need it, man. And I think that's most rewarding, to being in a position to have a network and have a team to say, come on, let's go. You know, I was talking to your dad about it, and he says, you know, yeah, we can do something. I want to have some big shindig for everybody involved with the network, have a benefit, have a drive, do things at Jerry Farber's. You know, if anybody would like to donate to Little Evelyn, give us a call at the network at 904-229-8150. And we're going to be moving towards working with a lot of different organizations. And so we did stuff with the Shriners Children's Hospital, presenting paintings, working with veterans hospitals. I mean, I built this whole network by faith.
Right.
I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't have no money.
Yeah.
But I had the vision, and I've got God.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, honey, you know, I don't know your religion, I don't know your faith, but from all the hard knocks of college, of life, I surrendered, and my life changed.
Yeah.
And I'm here now today, and I'm actually, you know, helping and inspiring people. And I know that you are the type of person that is a very inspirational person. You have that. So, you know, I hope that that you and I and the network, and your dad with the Chris Massey Band, he's got that new CD coming out, Tuckerville. I hope all of us will be working together for years to come.
I hope so. And you know, it's great to be a part of a network that does give back and has a heart for the community, and that's something really special.
Well, I appreciate you, man. You are the most coolest, awesome chick in college.
Thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back.
God bless you. Rock and roll.
Hey, this is Johnny Van Zandt. You're watching American Hearts Radio Web TV.
We're back. This has been a wonderful episode of College Confidential. It's nice to get to talk with some other people in the network that aren't always here, because they're from Florida, so we don't get to see them all the time. So we hope to be back with College Confidential sometime soon. Sometimes with schedules and priorities, things get a little out of whack, and you can't always do the things you want to do because of the things you have to do. But it was good to be back tonight after being off for a couple of months. So we'll see you soon.